Redwood County Energy Dialogue. We spent 2.5 days listening, discussing, and brainstorming with a wonderful and diverse group of community members about the topic of expanded wind development in Redwood County.
We've been focusing on wind energy development, specifically in southwestern Minnesota, where there already is a lot of wind energy and is likely to be more. And we wanted to convene a citizens jury's community conversation around what they would like to see in terms of development in their communities, and to identify the leverage points of what they could do and how they could influence the process and work with their decision makers on that.
The space that the Rural Energy Dialogues give and the environment that's provided first allows for a respectful conversation to be had amongst the local citizens and residents, but also gives them a lot of information that is sometimes hard to digest through media or other sources that you'd be trying to find out. What does a lease agreement look like? What is the process that a county goes through in determining what they could do with the tax revenue? So getting that information and getting it collectively with your peers, perhaps when you're also sitting with people who don't have the same views on the subject matter, is critical to surfacing new truths, new knowledge, new experiences that everybody has, from being a landowner to not, to caring about different aspects of the economy, the local economy.
Renewable energy development is development like any other form of development. It has benefits to the community. It has drawbacks to the community. It has different ways it can be done depending on community choices, and the communities need to think about that, where they want it, how they would like to see it, and think about it in the long term, because it's coming and there will be demand for it, but they do have some choices.
We own some land south of Wanda, and we were asked if we could put a wind tower on our land, and so we went to a meeting, and then when we got that postcard, then my husband says, "Why don't you go to that? Maybe you can learn something." I says, "Okay, I'll go. I've got time."
I thought it would be just really a good chance to learn more about different types of energy and what Redwood County's plans were for kind of as we move into the future. I was just really intrigued to learn more about the whole process, from how it starts to the planning stage through initiation of, building like wind turbines or solar fields or things like that too, and just the length of time that spans and all the different steps in the process was really insightful.
Hearing all the different views of different people that in our community and how they feel about it, so it was really very eye-opening.
So my presentation was regarding development and how it will relate to the actual effects the community will have, the noticeable changes they will see when a project comes into the area. As a developer, it is my responsibility and something I take really seriously that we're not here to ever shove a project down someone's throat. We want to be good partners in the communities.
I talked about what I see the benefits of wind energy and the drawbacks to the ag economy, the local communities, the counties.
I work for Great Plains Natural Gas. I am a gas technician. I think people want to know okay, what's the end result? What are the negatives? And I don't think that knowing the negatives are necessarily going to sway them in a negative way. I just think they will be more comfortable knowing those up front. I think if that was approached with many things, I think there would be a bigger positive impact on people's thought process.
It's really important to me to feel like I'm involved with my community, and I really appreciate opportunities like this. I really enjoyed the diversity and the different opinions and ideas that came out of all of our discussions. I really appreciated how thoughtful and respectful everyone was during the entire process.
If we get started with thoughtful exploration of expanded wind development in Redwood County now, we can move ahead faster. It's time to move forward.